What's up, guys? Ian here, coach of your Ladner Lanturn, bringing you guys the final week of the regular season for aABL Season 5 in the Magma League. Taking on Erin and the Carolina Comfeys. Played Erin before in the NCL. Pretty solid match. Lots of doubles and whatnot. But this one has absolutely no bearing on anything. Well, it could. it could. Depending on the outcome of this match, I may fall out of first place. Or I might lock in first place. That's kind of what it comes down to, is I either lock in first or I lock in a second or third, which really wouldn't matter because you play the same seed. Or you play the second or other person anyways. So the way the playoffs work is first in the conference plays fourth in the conference, second plays third. So obviously you want first because then you play objectively the weaker opponent, but it may not be that way matchup wise. Either way, Erin and I both locked in playoffs already, so this match only determines seeding, so we're going to meme it out. And if you haven't seen the team builder, you should check that out. Otherwise, let's just hop right into things here. So, Erin could have brought the Victini, Melodic Crocodile, Serena, Frostlass, Beware, Z Electivire, Mega Altaria, Z Crobat, Scizor, Z Lycanroc Midday, or Cutie Fly. I was really expecting the Cutie Fly. I'm a little bit disappointed that Cutie Fly isn't on my screen right now, but that's fine. The Electivire came. Beware is making its season debut. Frostlass still hasn't come either, so I'm actually a little bit surprised that they opted not to bring Frostlass, but this is definitely looking like more of a meme match given the team. I was expecting everything. It was a meme match, so anything could have come, right? I didn't bring any of my power basically at all. So yeah, this is what we're bringing here. If you haven't seen the team builder, you should definitely check it out because I don't remember what the sets are. So we're just gonna go like that. I built this team like a week and a half ago. So I'm gonna lead off with my Goliathpod, I believe. Looked solid against most of the leads, and especially against the Victini here. So I'm just going to click my Choice Spec Surf and see what it's going to do, as they're going to show off the Protect. So obviously Surf not super great against the Victini. And then going right into the Serena there, which is pretty solid. So the Serena takes a little bit of damage, takes a light screen, and then sets a Reflect on my Shadow Claw, which does absolutely nothing. This Ferrothorn is like mono walled by Scizor Ferrothorn, but I'm just going to Shadow Claw again, and we actually catch the Victini coming in to do quite a lot of damage behind the Reflect. That definitely would have done a significant amount of damage if it wasn't. We see the work up there, and I'm just going to go for the Toxic, as Fire Punch doesn't really do that much to me. And I can't imagine the Blue Flare would... Well, we find out that it's going to be Blue Flare, but it's just going to get up to +2 as I set up a Trick Room here for my Slowking to start sweeping and then double into my Slowking. Keep my DNC healthy for something else later. The Blue Flare does a little bit more than I was expecting it to, considering... but it is a +2 Victini, so can't take much out of that. And I do manage to hit my Aqua Tail, and we stall out the Light Screen as the Electivire comes in on my Ferrothorn. Well, I'm going to switch into Ferrothorn, and the Thunder Mist didn't really matter there, I don't think, all that much. Scizor's going to come in here on a Power Whip with Miss from me, so miss for miss realistically, and then I'm going to be able to go into my Zapdos here on the Scizor. So Laser Focus is really cool there. I'm really scared about what the hell this is going to do, but I figure I can get off a Curse and at the very least get a Defense Sprays against whatever laser, like critical attack this is going to go for. And it's going to be Hyper Beam. So that scares me a little bit, but now they have to recharge, so I get to Agility up, get my speed back, and then I get to Roost on the next turn here, so that I can stay at full against this Scizor. This is absolutely my favorite Zapdos set, by the way. Curse Agility is just so much fun to use. People don't really expect that at all. You know, you're prepping for like an offensive Zapdos or something like that, but if you can pull it off against something that's not going to click Toxic against you, you're fine. So it's another like sort of cycle here with the laser focus and whatnot, but now I'm at +2 everything, and so I can just easily two-shot this Electivire with Joel Peck regardless. But Thunderbolt and the Quick Attack does a lot. It's supposed to be a Pikachu. It's actually holding a Light Ball and it's got Fling. It's really cool, actually. Brought a lot of cool tech there. Crocodile lowering my attack is a little bit bad for me. I did not want to see that, but the counter tech is really cool. Counter tech is really, really cool there. It's going to put me in a position where I either have to curse up again, which actually probably would have been the play given my roost there, because +2 is not going to be able to kill this Crook, and it turns out that counter goes through all the defense boosts, so my +3 defense does nothing. But we get the Static Para, which puts me in a position to start farming kills with my Nidoking here. I'm a physical Nidoking, and I'm just going to be able to pick off the Crook, the Serena, and then the Scizor, just all being sacked to my coverage moves. No Life Orb recall yet, and yeah, now Beware comes in, it's the last thing. It's going to fling a rare bone, so I was a little bit scared about that, but it makes sense that now that it's named Sans, actually. Um, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You know, Choice Specs, Glass Pod, not going to do all that much. I'm going to bring Ferrothorn here. We chew the Focus Blast from this special Beware, and then get a hit off. I figure probably going to go for another Focus Blast, so I just double into the Nidoking so I can pick off the last kill here with Nidoking as well. That was my semi-goal for this match as well, besides just winning. We are going to win, so we move to 9-1 plus 25 to finish out the season. And we lock in the first place in the division, or in the conference, I mean, which locks us into playing either Ant-Man or Zach, which were our, I believe, our Week 5 and 1 opponents, respectively. Yeah, our Week 5 and Week 1 opponents, respectively, is who we'll be playing. So it's a rematch either way. Yeah, with this, Nidoking now has 19 kills in 6 games, which is pretty insane. It's kind of just like cleaned up a lot of teams. Really proud of Nidoking for doing that. Currently, it is the kill leader in the league, although Zombie has Mega Gallade and he still has his game to play this week. So we'll see about that. It's 1 kill ahead of Mega Gallade, but it's come to far, far less games than Mega Gallade has. I believe D Danley's already played. So Zeraora is actually right behind Mega Gallade at 15 and potentially would have been able to catch up to Nidoking, but can no longer do that. So it's only Mega Gallade that can eclipse Nidoking on the kill leaderboard, and I guess we'll find out based on Zombie's last game here. It's a do or die game for Zombie kind of thing. It's fighting for placement. He's playing the other 7-2. They're both 7-2 in the other conference, fighting for the first seed or the second seed, I guess. So it'll sort of depend on that. But we'll see how seriously Zombie takes it and how seriously Joe takes it and how many kills Mega Gallade gets. But I think that Nidoking deserves offensive MVP anyways, because it's only come to 6 games instead of coming to all 10. In theory, if Mega Gallade even shows up, it'll have come to all 10. So yeah, that's gonna be for me. There is a bye week between week 10 and playoffs, so look for a week with no match, I guess. And we're either going to be playing Zach or Ant-Man, depending on the outcome of their matches. Zach plays Zagar Tulip, who is currently 1-8 right now. So it looks like Zach might pick up a win there. And Ant-Man plays Shuckle King, which seems like a likely loss for Ant-Man there. So I'm not sure what's exactly going to transpire, but it could end up with could end up with Zach eclipsing Ant-Man here in the last week of the season, as Ant-Man's been sitting in his playoff spot for quite a few weeks now. But that's going to be for me. You guys don't need to hear any more about that. We will be playing in playoffs, so you will see playoff games. UPA coming soon. Not sure if I'm going to put up UPA videos during the bye week or not, or anything like that. I'll probably wait until Red is finished as well. Although potentially Red and aABL are finishing at the same time, so we'll sort of see how that goes there. And there's really not much more to talk about in regards to any of that without like a formal update video or anything like that. So yeah, see you guys in playoffs.